Ladies, this video today is a doozy for real. In your life, have you been dealing with someone who you think is evil, who seems evil and does seriously evil things? Well, if you have been dealing with that, stay tuned for this video because I'm about to shed some light on some seriously deep situations after this. If you're dealing with somebody or have been dealing with somebody who feels seriously mean, kind of crazy, and somewhat evil to you. Now, evil is an interesting word that I have my own ideas about, but there's still that feeling that somebody is basically dealing with you from their ego and they're being like really, really wrong, and you cannot deny it. You've tried a lot of things to make it better, but it's just not getting better. And you just can't deny it anymore. Here's what I would say to do. Number one, do not soften up. I was the person for many years who continued to soften up for those mean, terrible people after they started being nice to me for a time or started playing their little game. I would soften up and be nice, and then they would smack me down again. Don't soften up to them. Don't give in to them. Just keep your boundaries up. And I'm about to talk about boundaries more in a minute, but keep your boundaries up. Don't soften it up. Don't give in to their little games. If you know they're evil, if you know they're wrong, if you know they're mean, if you know that they have shown you so many times, you're like, why am I softening up to them all the time? Keep your boundaries up. And I would venture to say for life, there are some circumstances I think that people can definitely let their boundaries down, but if they've shown you over and over again, I would say to keep your boundaries up for life, unless there's certain circumstances that I'll talk about in another video. But there's nothing wrong with keeping them up and sending them love and light from your mind alone. Keep your distance. Send the love and light from your mind. I say that keeping your boundaries up for life is likely to be the case. Yes, it is by a case-by-case basis, and you might want to reconsider for different circumstances, but people who are on the evil side often, like I just said before, they act nice for a little while to try to reel you in like a fishing hook, to hook you on the fishing hook and then reel you in and then smack you down again. I talked about that once and I'm talking about it again because sometimes you need things talked about multiple times for it to get through your head. These mean people reel you in with nice fake behavior that seems authentic. You feel like opening up and telling them, if you're a nice person, telling them, spilling your soul or opening up your heart to them to be nice, but sometimes you just can't do it. So just keep that in mind. There's certain people that maybe you should open up. If they've really opened up and you know it 100% and you are 100% sure it's never going to change, they're really changing their life, versus the person who keeps reeling you in. Maybe for a month, maybe 2 weeks, maybe more than a month, maybe a year they're going to act nice, and then they're going to smack you down again. Be wary, be careful, please. I love you. So how do you create boundaries? I would say my therapist, who once again I will talk about, I'm sure soon, my therapist who I'm seeing now every week, she creates balance in my mind. I love her. She's awesome. Keep your answers very short. That's what she told me. When they say, oh, well, I blah, 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 blah. Nice. Walk away. Sounds great. 2-word answer. I would watch that. Really? Walk away. That really happened? Oh my gosh. Don't get into it. Keep it to 2, 3, maybe 4-word answers. Keep it short. Keep it short and snappy. Don't let them in. Don't let them into your heart and open up to them again. Just don't do it. All right. Hopefully this helps somebody. And stay tuned for more about this. I'm going to talk about this more because it's been a huge influence in my life. I have had some people who you could consider evil. I believe in things that are a little different than evil, but it still can chalk up to the same meaning. Maybe they're not evil, maybe there's certain ego reasons or certain reasons in their past. I think that's everyone, but it has still resulted in the same terrible, mean, hurtful, shameful behavior over and over again. Stay tuned for more about it and keep yourself safe by giving short answers, not opening up your heart to that mean person again. Just leave it shut. They don't deserve to have your heart, your soul, and your mind. Just keep it nice. Really? And keep it moving. All right? Mwah. Peace, ladies.